I'm wearing all green today. Got my green nails, green shirt, green pants here. I'm wearing my favorite color, so I'm happy today. I hope you guys are doing well. This is the Rings of Power episode 3. My name is Iman. Welcome back. I am excited. We shall see how this third episode goes. I have been reading the Silmarillion. It's always, it's packed. It's jam-packed with information. What I do really like, and if you want to stick by to listen to this a little bit before I jump into the actual reaction. So if you're a fan of the Silmarillion, what I've really enjoyed is getting to understand the Valar, basically. The first, I believe there are 9 of them. And I think, so Melkor was kicked out, so I think it turned into 8. I'm in love with Nienna. I feel like me and her we relate because if you're familiar with my reactions, I'm very sensitive and I cry a lot. So I feel like I would be her just alone, crying and using my tears to help like other people, come to their feelings, but also helping the earth with like my tears and soaking the earth and growing in helping nature, basically. I just thought, gosh, she's awesome. But what I thought was really interesting, and I'm not going to talk about this for too long. I feel sad about the racism that's going on, and it's not from everybody who's fans of the lore of the Lord of the Rings. But I just want to say something very important. The Valar are pretty much like the gods of the earth, the protectors. They left Iluvatar, they left the Ainur. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing the names correctly, but they were angels, basically. They lived with God, who is Iluvatar, and they went to Arda, the earth, and they wanted, because they fell in love with the vision of the firstborn, the elves, the men, the dwarves. They saw it all and they wanted to be a part of that. So they left and they became pretty much the protectors of the earth. What was interesting was that the Valar would take on the shape and the hue of the humans and the firstborn people. So the elves, the men, the dwarves. I thought the word hue was interesting because when you really understand who the Valar are, they don't really have, they're like, their energy, really. They're not like people, but they loved the firstborn so much that they wanted to look like them. And they said they took on the hue, which means color. So I don't think J.R.R. Tolkien would put that in there if that wasn't important. There's different types of elves. There's the Noldor. There's I believe the Unvari, who went away, who are separate. To say all of that, so I'm saying the most powerful of the powerful beings, higher than elves, higher than anybody, wanted to change their color to match the people that they loved, that they were not born yet, were not created yet, but were the vision of them. They wanted to look like them. So they changed their shape to be more of maybe human-esque, or maybe an elf-like, and they put different colors on their skin. So even they were different colors. So a lot of people are just basing this off of Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings, so they're not understanding anything. They're just not seeing it. And I feel like even my conversation here will not change anybody's perspective. That is what it is. People will just say, nope, this is not right. There is a diversity in the Lord of the Rings. I mean, there's the Harfoots, the hobbits, the dwarves, the eagles, even the wizards. There's the Maiar, the different types of elves, the Ainur. I mean, already it's very diverse. It's just crazy to me that people we're so close-minded. We need to open up our brains a little bit. And it's a story about magic. And so I wanted to say this because I was frustrated because even the cast of The Lord of the Rings had to post some stuff like, we stand for everybody, like there's no hate in Middle Earth or whatever. I feel like it's sad that they have to even do that. It's like, you know, when I watched The Lord of the Rings as a 13-year-old kid, I'm Black and I'm Persian. I wanted to be in the movies, of course. I wish I could have been. But I never felt like I'm excluded from this. Just because the whole cast was white, I never felt excluded. And so it's just frustrating. Like, there's room for everybody. I'm thankful that the cast is different colors, because it's very reminiscent of the book, The Silmarillion, which is literally the Bible of The Lord of the Rings. I mean, it's diverse. It's supposed to be diverse. It makes complete sense. I want to read this. I hope I don't get copyrighted here. I don't know how this works. I'll have to have my editor figure this one out. But okay, now the Valar took to themselves shape and hue, and because we're drawn into the world by love of the children of Ilúvatar, for whom they hoped, they took shape after that manner which they had beheld in the vision of Ilúvatar. So they took shape and hue of the children of Ilúvatar. You know, some days you wake up and you're just like, things are not right. And I know that when I speak sometimes, it's going to rub people the wrong way. But that's the way the world is. Like, no one is going to agree with everybody all of the time. But I feel like this topic is so old. It's so old. The Lord of the Rings is literally about racism, right? The elves hating the dwarves hating the elves, the humans hating the elves maybe not really liking the humans, different types of people. But they all need to work together to make up the fellowship of the ring so that they can save the world. It's all different types of people coming together to save the world. And it sucks because I'm not sure if this is some sort of conspiracy that we're in such a weird time where people do hate each other so much. And you would think in 2022 there wouldn't be this type of division with race, especially race. But yeah, it is. It's alive. It's happening. And people are so unaware that they're being racist. I think that's what I found out, because a lot of people will say stuff like, I'm not racist. It's just, this is what it is in the books, or this is what it says. Like, I just want it to be exactly. Or people then say, well, no, this is woke stuff. People are going to like what they're going to like. But I'm not going to watch certain things, and not because they're woke, but because I'm just like, it's not my cup of tea. It doesn't speak to me. So I'm just not going to watch it. And that's just for me. This is not woke. This is just accurate. Prey, the movie Prey, not a woke movie at all. Just a very, very good movie. But that's the problem, is that people just are stuck in their like belief systems and can't get out of it. And it sucks, because it's like, we're all human. We're all human. And guess what? We like The Lord of the Rings a lot. And there's all kinds of colors of us who like The Lord of the Rings. You gotta wake up to that. It's just the truth. And it's fair, and it was written for anybody who can read. And thank God a lot of us have the opportunity to learn how to read, and we can read the books. And if you can't read, you can watch the movies, you know? But it's just so funny that the man himself, Tolkien, wrote this about coming together. Everyone needs to come together so the world can be saved. And we've got to rely on the smallest of the smallest people, not the warriors, not the elves with an amazing shot, not the dwarves who are talented in blacksmith and creating different types of weaponry. We need to rely on the children, which are the hobbits. They represent children, very innocent, naive, happy people, little kids. We need to rely on them, and we need to protect them and make sure they make it to the end. It's just sad. It's so sad. It's the same thing with Star Wars. Like, me coming into Star Wars now as an adult and seeing the hate and the division of the movies and this and that, and I'm like, man, I really loved the prequels. So I was like, God, I don't understand the anger towards the prequels. What? It's like people turning to the dark side, and they don't even realize it. They don't realize they're on Melkor's side. They don't realize they're on Morgoth's side, on Sauron's side. They don't realize they're on Darth Vader's side. Like the fans, the people who wholeheartedly love this, the lore, somehow fell into the dark side and don't even realize it. That's what I feel like. But okay, that's enough of the preaching. I'm going to jump into this long episode. I'll give you my real opinions if I think it's, good or not. I loved the second episode. It was great. I really enjoyed the first episode. So I'm hopeful. If you would like to watch the full version of this reaction, you can find that on Patreon. I truly appreciate your guys' support. It helps me be able to film my channel, my editors. So thank you guys so much. And don't forget to leave a like. That helps with the algorithm on these videos. All right, we're gonna jump in. Oh, he was taken. These are the orcs. Oh my God. Now that is so creepy. So they just, wow. Yeah, this is about right, huh? They just make prisoners of everybody. Oh, his friend. Oh, whoa. Wow. The elves and the men. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's imagine this was actually real. The time it took people to just chisel.
What is this?
Whoa. An epic place.
One place it can be. The island kingdom of Numenor.
Wow. Is anyone else's mind being blown at how gorgeous this is? Look at that! Wow. 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 Bravo.
In the Great War, your ancestors stood with Morgoth. These men stood with the elves. As a reward, the Valar granted them this island.
Ooh, I'm not there yet. I can't wait to read that part.
Once elves came and went freely from these shores,
What happened?
Numenor began to turn away our ships. At the time, they broke off all contact.
I really want to know why they would turn away the elves, especially after they helped so much.
Kneel.
No one kneels in Numenor.
She's like, you don't know shit. Stop it. So it's equality here.
It is because of the elves that you were given this island.
Ooh.
Surely you can spare a few planks and wood.
I love this. That she has
Our
like
ancestors were not
scales
given
on her
anything.
dress. Yes, they were.
They paid for this island.
Then if blood be the price of passage, I will pay it.
Oh my God. I love her.
I welcome you to try.
Ah,
I have no
damn
need
it.
of your welcome.
Captain,
Damn, that guy is huge. What the hell?
my gratitude.
Okay, maybe he's not that tall. Maybe she's just really short.
Perhaps some peace could do you good as well.
Oh, that's why he hugged him. The guy was like, that's how it is. The Southlanders are quite nice.
She is but one elf.
An avalanche can start with one stone.
You guys don't know this
Dare
elf.
not invite your father's cloud back overhead.
Galadriel is fierce.
His name is Elendil, with a son, if memory serves, set to follow him into the service.
I want to be on a boat like this once in my life. I've been on a boat before and I got so nauseous. Just want to experience it. Isildur! Isildur! See, you guys, I don't know the timeline at all. That is so cool.
Is always right. The sea is always right.
I feel like this reminds me of like the Maori people. They come from their gods come from the ocean, and they better represent some Maori people. They freaking filmed those movies in New Zealand.
Elendil. An uncommon name. Pray tell, what does it mean?
One who loves the stars.
That is not its only translation, is it?
Oh no.
It can also mean elf friend.
Then are you? An elf friend?
It was the sea that put her in my path. And the sea is always right.
The sea cannot commit treason.
Yeah, oh damn, shit. I like his perspective. Oh, they can't be in the sun? Yeah, I mean, you guys could literally take these orcs on.
This must be how they escaped our detection, and how they shield themselves from sunlight.
So maybe you just cut through the tarp.
First opportunity either of you has to get a glimpse above this trench, you take it. Locate the closest tree line, and when the sun is at its strongest, we will make our escape.
That's a good idea.
These roots block our path. Then rip them out. Rip the whole stinking tree down.
We shall go around.
Try it, elf, and I will make a mess of your back.
Well, they don't want to cut out the trees. They can't, like, that's
This
not...
tree sprang from the earth.
Yeah, they
long before
can't.
You crawled from whatever wretched place.
Yeah, you
It has
bastards.
earned its place in these lands.
Then you cut the trees down, you ass.
You show strength.
Why does he look like the one that we saw in the Return of the King?
Water ration.
Oh, no, 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 don't drink it. I don't know. No. Why is this happening? Why?
I will cut it down!
It's like the last tree right there.
Absolutely.
That's I know, guys, but it's a big deal.
I'm afraid the Queen has charged me with seeing to it that you cause no further disturbance.
Suppose the words never managed to escape your throat.
I have a daughter who runs fast and a son who runs blind. Your eyes bear a striking resemblance to both.
Yeah, she's still very young. Even though she's old, you know, but she's young.
Your Hall of Law, how far is that?
Quarter day's ride.
Did you say ride?
Horse? On horseback? This episode already made me cry. I'm really loving this. Beautiful. The white horse and the black horse. They just forgot about Halbrand, whatever his name is. Like, screw him. Oh my god. They know how to get to my heart. I love horses. Oh my god. That's a gore. Oh my god, with blue eyes. Wow. What in the world? This is gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, riding on horseback is just the best feeling in the world.
I'm here to start anew. Lend me that chance. Please.
Until you've earned your guild quest, you can't forge steel in Numenor.
Oh, interesting. Just steal his thing.
You're on a lucky streak, low man. Eating our food, drinking our ale. What will you take next?
Don't forget your women.
Oh no, that was it. Don't talk about our women.
Maybe he and the she-elf aren't so close
Ugh,
after all.
gross. Get out of here.
Wager she'd prefer someone of better breeding.
Galdriel would literally cut you guys in two.
Next few rounds on me.
He's gonna steal his, like, badge. Whatever this is, his thingy.
Well, then I best make my retreat.
Yep, he's got it. He's a pickpocket.
Hey, low man.
Oh no. Damn. Are we in middle school? What's happening? Why? Oh no, he's crazy though, cause he's gonna explode. Yeah, because he's the Hulk. Damn. That guy's never gonna talk again. One more. Oh my god. All right, take the thing back now. Oh, come on. You guys are now, because you guys got your ass kicked. You're like, it's over here. He's bullying us, the 6 of us. I love this. All the scrolls. Just all this history.
You didn't say the Hall of Law was assembled by Elros himself.
You knew Elros?
An uncommon spirit. But I was always closer with his brother.
Elrond.
Thank our last king.
He was loyal to the elves.
Is loyal. We forced him from the throne for it. They say he spends his days in the tower now.
Oh.
An exile in his own kingdom.
Oh, jeez. Wow.
The account of a human spy retrieved from an enemy dungeon. He drew this to record the tower's location.
Oh, it's the sign.
Wait a moment.
Oh.
I must be blind. This is no sigil. It speaks not only of a place, but a plan. To create a realm of their own, where evil would not only endure, but thrive.
Damn. It's just crazy how the darkness has just tried to do their thing for so long. Oh my god. What? Whoa, what? This is cool. Are these the hobbits? The Harfoots? It is. What? They're cool. What are they doing?
That's right. Nobody falls off there.
These dresses are so cute. I love the masks and like, this is so cool.
The migration's tomorrow. If you want to help him find those stars, our best hope is in that book.
I don't want to help him.
You're gonna help me, or would you rather?
Come on, Nori, keep going.
It was you put fireweed in her toe cream.
I'll keep watch.
I love her spirit. Nori is awesome. Don't let other people's fears hold you back. Dang, leave the book, man.
Are you all right?
Yes. Almost done.
Just a little left.
Just tell them I'm almost ready.
Right. No, I mean left. Yes. No. I'll tell him right now.
So yeah, you guys were telling me that there were blue wizards. I've never heard of blue wizards. And so that this wizard may not be a good wizard.
We remember those from prior migrations who fell behind. In life.
Aw, did she lose her mom and her dad?
Chance proud fellow. Yarrow proud fellow.
Oh, her whole family. Oh.
Linseed proud fellow.
Oh, man.
Taken by landslide one rainy winter day.
We wait for you.
Aww. Well, that makes sense why she's so protective over Nori. She doesn't want to lose another family member. Sir. Sir. No, he's gonna burn it. Who is this actor? I want to know who he is. Oh my god, people are gonna lose their minds if they see.
Bees.
Imagine you die in a way that they laugh about. Oh no! No! Silly man! Oh, he's gonna freak. Oh. Oh no. Oh god. Jeez. Yeah, I mean, that would be terrifying.
Nori.
Nori. Oh. Oh, they're hiding like that. That's funny. That's cool.
Our laws are clear. Any Harfoot that breaks them is to be decaravanned.
Well, that's ridiculous.
Tomorrow we depart as planned. The Brandyfoot cart will be with us.
Good.
At the back of the caravan. At the back? At the back.
We just shouldn't sliver now, it's that it.
You may as well have stamped our name in the book of the left behinds.
Jeez.
Ever has your heart been like your father's. But the tallest milkweed gets snipped.
Then that is what it is. We need to stop holding our people back that have, like, gifts because we're afraid that they're going to get hurt or die.
You are more than you claim. I found this in the Hall of Law. Many ages ago, a man bearing that mark united the scattered tribes of the Southlands under one banner. The very banner that might unite them again today, against the evil that now seeks to claim their lands.
Funny how that works out.
Your people have no king, for you are him.
The heir to this mark is heir to more than just nobility. For it was his ancestor who swore a blood oath to Morgoth. I am not the hero you seek.
No, but you are.
You're stuck on this island. You're still short an army.
That is all about
Well,
to change.
she can get Isildur and all of them. Gosh, it's still so epic to just see that. I mean, this is amazing. Oh. I feel like I keep calling this guy Gandalf, but I feel like he can heal his leg.
Friend.
He helps us and we help him.
Yeah, getting help from a person who's different than you. I mean, it's all that's all this story is about. It's opening up your hearts, opening up your minds, accepting people who are different and working together. And then there's these fuckers. Oh! That's right. That's right. That's right. Man, that feels good. Ooh. There we go. That's what I was saying. These freaking warriors. I love the elves. God, they're just amazing. Oh, no. They look... Oh, it looks different here. Dang. Oh. Dang. This is a lot more... The Lord of the Rings is not very gory. Like, blood-wise. Jeez. Shoot. Oh! With the branch! He's just gonna leave? But he's still connected to the chain. Oh. Oh. Goodness gracious. Ugh, don't give me the Boromir, like, I can't.
Bring him to Adar.
Who the hell is this? What? Wait, what the heck? No. Who's that? I need to read this. Very, very, very good, guys. I don't know. I really like this show. I really don't have any complaints about this. What is there to complain about? I like how we get to see each storyline going on. It's like the perfect amount of time with each character. The elves trying to escape this prison was great. Gruesome and scary, and the cutting down of the tree. That one that just got me because it's just sad. It's sad. It's sad. And it's the thing is like there's just I think that was a big part of like, you know, Tolkien's. He's very much against all of that. He wants nature to be preserved pretty much because he wouldn't be bringing characters like the Ints and the elves and then like I was telling you the Valar. A lot of the Valar protects the earth. Like they love the earth. They love nature, and I think. I don't know if it was Yavanna who was saying something about, I think she might have even created the Ents or like the idea of, one of the Valar made the idea of like having, there being a protector of over the basically the parts of nature that cannot move. She's like, there's parts that can move and then there are parts that cannot. And she was worried about the men or the firstborn, the children of Iluvatar, who would start to destroy the trees, basically. So I think the hint of the Ents starts really early on. But yeah, you know, you see that within. We live in Portland. We live in Oregon. So I feel like at least there's a good job of nature and the city working together. But in a lot of cities, that's not what you see. A lot of places just are not green at all. It's just a bunch of buildings. It's gross, ugly. And you know, a lot of people think that's beautiful. It's so interesting. Perspective is so interesting. But that is it breaks my heart because we should really be working with nature. There is no reason to completely cut it out. It's like we need nature. Absolutely, you need to be around it. And a lot of people are not. They don't believe that. They just believe, or they don't see it that way. They just want to keep building, so people have work and places to live because we have a lot of people on this planet. And it's like, well, it's not all about us. It's really not. I know it sounds hippy dippy, but it's just not. It's just. Once your perspective changes and you really understand how serious it is that people are killing all of us. I mean, we're all guilty. I'm guilty of it, of just not helping the planet, really. It's sad. And we don't understand how this will affect the earth. I mean, we see how it does, but we really won't know until the future. And also, we're not really protecting the future of humanity with our behaviors. And I was someone who just didn't really care about like any of this for a very long time. Like it wasn't, so I don't want to act like, oh yeah, I do my best. Like I create waste. My family, we create waste. And it's hard. It's like hard to not sometimes, you know. It's just, this is the culture we live in. But it's something that we should talk about and think about. It's kind of ignorant to not talk about it. So I just felt like it's beautiful that that's always the part of the story of the Lord of the Rings, is that's a big part, nature, preserving nature. The wizard and the Harfoot story is so cool. I still want to believe that this wizard is a good wizard. I just feel like he's good, and he does give me the Gandalf vibes of just loving the hobbits and loving nature, although the fireflies did die. But yeah, that storyline was cool too. That whole thing, that like sequence of them in the forest wearing these masks and these dresses and like these woodland forest people, is really cool. And then seeing Numenor and how beautiful it is, and then the queen having I don't know what they have against the elves, but clearly it's like a passed down tradition to hate the elves in her family. So yeah, it's all about everyone hating each other, everyone thinking they're the best, and basically just screw everyone else. Everyone's suffering, but we'll just keep our place to ourselves and our kingdom, our fortress, and no one's allowed here, especially the elves. It's just interesting. But yeah, I have no complaints. Gorgeous episode. The horseback riding scene was freaking beautiful. The way Galadriel's dress was flowing and the color that she was wearing and that horse and God, it's just, I really enjoy this show. And I want to know who this elf, he looks like an elf. I want to know who that guy is. It's cool. It's really cool. And then we got to meet Isildur and his family, and what else? The Halbrand, kind of knowing more about him too. Like, he's important for the future. He needs to bring his people back together, and he's running away from that, is what it seems like. He's running away from his path because it's too scary. And we hear stories about that a lot. I mean, one story like that is Jonah and the whale. He ran away from, he just didn't believe in what God was saying. Like, he didn't want to help the people of, gosh, I forget where, oh God, I used to read, have Bible studies with my family a long time ago. I don't do that anymore. But, he did not believe that the town that God wanted to save was worthy of that. He was like, God's wrong here. And so he kept running and running and running away until he just had to, and even when he did help the town, he was not happy about it. And it's just sometimes the path we're supposed to take is not the easiest one. It's scary, and it is necessary. And it also goes along with what Nori's stepmom was telling her. It's like whatever weed she was talking about, the milkweed, something like that grows. If something grows too high, it gets cut out. And that's like a saying in Japan. The nail that sticks out gets hammered down. These beliefs are beliefs that are passed down through generation to protect and to preserve your line, because people who stand up against the status quo historically have been jailed, have been tortured, have been killed. You can't do that. It is the truth. So why they have this saying, I understand. The people want to protect their family members, their loved ones. But people are forgetting that you must have, like, these people, if you are one of those people who stands out and stands up to the atrocities of the world or believes in something different, like, we can't stop these types of you can't stop what's the word? There's a specific word for it. It's outliers. There's always
people who are born, who are the outliers, who stand out, who stand firm when the waves come and push you this way. They don't move. It's like a tree. It just will stay. They're rooted in what they believe. And because they're so rooted, they will pick up a following of people, and then it starts to change the status quo, and the status quo can't be changed because a lot of people are connected to the status quo, and they make money. They have comfort because of it. They feel important or safe, and that is dangerous. That shakes their lives up. So it's that's why there's always clashes through history. But you can't stop your kids or your family members, your loved ones from being who they are. And true love is allowing them to let go, which is not easy, and it's not how we were raised. So I understand why, it's something that I'm teaching myself too, with my love and my with my significant other or with my children, and understanding they are their own people. I have no control. I can guide my children. They're young right now, so I guide them, and they're obviously under my roof. And it's, it is one of those things, not my roof. It is my roof, but our roof. And it is like, there has to be some form of, you need, with children, they do need extreme guidance in a lot of ways. But when they show you who they are and what they love and their beliefs, you never break that spirit. You keep them going, and you're like, and you can help them, if they make you, because our whole point of being a parent is to guide and teach and instill wisdom that hopefully our children will remember when they're older and make the right choices. And then when they finally hit those experiences that we told them about, then they'll be like, oh, that's what they were talking about. And they'll know, okay, I won't go down this path. And maybe they will go down that path, and then they'll have to face the consequences. But that's the point. It's just, there is no control over anything. And that's terrifying. It is. It's very terrifying, but that's what life is. So it's just, yeah. Anyways, I've been talking quite a lot. I'm tired. I enjoyed this. I'm really, I would want to understand why people may not be, if they're not enjoying this. What is the reason why? But again, it's about perspective, where you are. I feel like this is, if I maybe would have watched this 2 years ago, I probably wouldn't have enjoyed it as much. I'm a different person now. I am. The way I think about things, my perspectives have changed. It's just how life works. So I can understand if people are not like feeling it. It doesn't make, just because you're not feeling something doesn't mean it's not good. And this show needs to be like applauded because it's just gorgeous. I mean, they're really putting in the work. And I want to make a video at some point talking about how spoiled we are too. I think we're getting into that place where we always want something better. We always want something more. That's what it is with upgrade. You got a new iPhone every year. It's always a new version. And it's like, what the hell? So people want the better stuff all the time. And so when we get stuff like this, where it's actually gorgeous, like people took so much time on this, then it's like, nope, I want more. I want this. I want that. It's like, geez, are we ever going to be satisfied? I don't know. So for me, I'm just going to say thank you. Thank you to everybody who's been behind this. This is, I can't imagine the time it's taken, and obviously the money. I know it. I heard it was a lot of money, but I don't know. I think it's just gorgeous. I'm happy to see this on screen. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching with me, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye, everybody.